Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at the Vice Hardware F1 wallet. Let's check it out. So this is the box the F1 comes in. You can see the Vice Hardware logo. There is their website right on the back. And right here on the front, it says, designed, manufactured, and assembled in the USA. So let's open the box up and yeah, I already took it out of the little plastic bag and you can see this was wrapped around it. This is the F1. Got a cool little Vice Hardware sticker. And then this right here, it says, stay fresh. And there's another little plate, an optional plate, but I'll talk about this a little bit later on. And yes, it does come with its own little screwdriver to replace that plate if you want, but here it is right here, the F1 wallet from Vice Hardware. And I'll give you guys a nice close-up of this bad boy. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. So the F1 has two independent snapback panels that are CNC'd out of aero-grade aluminum. And those panels are connected with four pivoting grade 5 titanium arms. And connected to those panels is a single piece of elastic cord that allows the wallet to hinge open and shut. And on the front panel, there's a quick switch interchangeable plate that allows you to quickly change out your plates with different designs. And that interchangeable plate is held together with 4 titanium screws. The F1 can hold up to 12 credit cards and up to 15 bills. And those 15 bills can be held securely under the grade 5 titanium money clip on the back. And Vice Hardware claims the F1 is RFID protected. And you can see right here from my RFID test, I can confirm that yes, it is RFID protected. The F1 is available in multiple colors. And there are multiple quick switch plate designs as well, but those are optional. And I already mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. It's designed, manufactured, and assembled right here in the USA. So what about the dimensions here? It comes in at 2.35 inches by 3.65 inches by 0.32 inches. And of course that thickness is with nothing in the wallet. And by my weight test, it comes in at 1.9 ounces. That's 52 grams. All right, so let's talk about the Vice Hardware F1 so we can determine if this is the right wallet for you. So this wallet was designed by Corey Duncan, who's an aerospace engineer. And he took inspiration from fighter jets and Formula One racers. And you can definitely see that. It definitely has that vibe to it. All you have to do is take a look at it and you can probably tell. It has a very streamlined look to it, especially with these cuts on these CNC aluminum panels here. And if I turn to the side here and give you a profile shot, check that out. It even looks like a race car from this angle. So let's talk about the quality here. Everything is CNC machined out of aero-grade aluminum. And Vice Hardware uses all grade 5 titanium hardware for these 4 pivoting arms and the 4 screws here holding in that interchangeable plate. And then on the back here, we have 7 more titanium screws with a grade 5 titanium money clip. So everything here feels very, very premium. I don't think they cheaped out on the materials at all. So I guess the only thing questionable here would be this elastic cord that is holding these 2 panels together. And yes, I did say it's a single piece of elastic cord. It looks like there's 4, but it's just interwoven in between those 2 panels. Now, Vice Hardware claims because it's a single piece, it's going to give it more longevity than if it was 4 single pieces of elastic cord. Now, if that's true or not, I have no idea. I haven't had this wallet long enough to see if these elastic cords are going to hold up, but I have a lot of wallets that have elastic bands or whatever on them, and I've never had issues with them at all. And this elastic band feels very, very durable right out of the box, so I'm not too worried about this. And if I turn to the back here, you can see these cutouts on the back aluminum plate. Now, Vice Hardware did this for 2 reasons. The first reason, just for aesthetics. I think it looks great with these cutouts. And the second reason is to reduce the total weight of the wallet. And it definitely works. This wallet comes in at under 2 ounces, so it's extremely lightweight. And you can see this is the black F1 aluminum wallet with the carbon fiber quick switch plate. I already mentioned that these wallets are available in multiple colors and multiple quick switch plates. And I have one of those quick switch plates right here. Check this out. This is made of aluminum, and you can see all you have to do is unscrew those 4 titanium screws right there and plop that on, screw it back in. Boom, you have yourself a brand new looking wallet. And I like the fact that Vice Hardware made it very, very easy to do that by including the screwdriver. So let's look at the branding here. Right here on the bottom of the carbon fiber plate, you can see it does have the Vice Hardware logo right there on the bottom. And on the back side, there's another Vice Hardware logo right there on the top. And not necessarily branding, but you can see the titanium symbol right there on the money clip. And Right there, you can see the American flag. So let's talk about what makes this wallet so unique. And obviously it's these snapback dual independent panels right here. I mean, check this out. When you lift it up, it pivots on these 4 titanium arms and everything is snapped right back with that elastic cord right on the back here. Now this is a very unique design. I've never seen a wallet do this before, so this is why I was so interested in reviewing this wallet, just because of this design choice right here with these 2 independent panels that pivot on these 4 arms. But as unique and original as this design is it functional? So let's just jump right into the card test. Right here I have 11 flat demo cards and 1 embossed demo card, and I have a bunch of bills to test out that money clip in the back. So I carry 6 cards on a daily basis, so I'm gonna start there. So what you wanna do is just hold open that front panel as so and just slide the cards right in. So because of the design of this wallet, if you want to choose a credit card that's not your front card, you can either use the swipe down method like this, or pull all the cards out as so and use the fan method. You can do both. And obviously if you put your most used credit card right there on the top, super easy to get your card in and out of this wallet. Now one thing I have to mention, when I first started carrying this wallet to get ready for this review, I noticed that whenever I had the cards out and tried to push the cards back in quickly, they would always get stuck on these titanium arms right here. And that's because this wallet is almost the same width as a credit card. You can see if I wiggle these back and forth, there's almost no play at all. Now I just want to mention this just because you guys might have that same problem when you have this wallet, but there's a really easy way to get around that. So what I found worked the best was when you're pushing your cards back in, just guide them back in with your fingers like this, and you can see if you guide it back in with your fingers, you have no issues at all clearing those arms. And when I was carrying this wallet, it became second nature. You can see I'm not having any issues clearing those arms at all. Now Vice Hardware claims this can hold 12 cards, so I have another 7 cards right here, including that embossed card. Slide those cards in. Whoa, all right. Actually, there's 12 cards right there, and we can probably even stick a few more in there. If I lift the plate up, you can see I definitely have more room. So I'm gonna stick 1 more embossed card in there. All right. Ooh. All right, there's 13. And I can probably keep going here, but I'm not going to, because you can see how those cards are stretching out that band on the bottom. I don't wanna put too much stress on those bands, so it's probably the reason why Vice Hardware says 12 as a max. So I'm gonna stick right there at 12. And as always, I know someone's gonna ask, so let's test out just a single card, see if it'll hold that single card without falling out. And because of this elastic, it's gonna hold in that single card pretty nicely. It's not gonna fall out if I do the shake test. So between 1 and 12 or 13 cards, this bad boy can handle it. So what about if you carry cash on an everyday basis? Let's take a look at this titanium money clip. And this money clip right here feels very nice. It's not too stiff, has some nice snapback to it, and they say this can hold up to 15 bills. So I have 15 American dollar bills right here. And just because of how narrow this wallet is, I wouldn't really recommend only folding your bills in half, even though it can totally do that, but you can see the bills hang over the sides like this. Now you might not care about that. If you don't, all you have to do is fold your bills in half and life is good. But if you want to fold your bills into quarters or thirds, I'm a quarters guy, so let's do that. Lift up the titanium money clip and fold it into quarters. I don't think that's gonna work. You can see I'm gonna stretch out that money clip way too much with 15 bills folded into quarters. So let's try thirds. I'm not the biggest fan of folding my bills into thirds. I think it's awkward and a little bit goofy, but if I fold my bills into thirds, all right, there you go. It fits pretty nice. But they are 100% correct. If you fold your bills into thirds, 15 bills is the maximum here. 15 bills folded into quarters is a no-go, and obviously folded in half you can probably even still get a few more bills under there. All right, let's talk about what I like about the F1 from Vice Hardware. First thing, I think the quality is great. I love these CNC'd aluminum plates. I think the design is awesome. I like that they use all titanium hardware for the screws, the money clip, and these 4 pivoting arms right here. And I think the anodized black here looks great on this wallet with the carbon fiber. And speaking of this carbon fiber plate, I like the fact that you can easily switch out plates if you want to have a different looking wallet. I think Vice Hardware makes it really simple and accessible to customize your wallet. I do like the original and unique design of these independent plates that are held together with this elastic cord. And because of this design, it makes it very, very functional to hold up to 12 cards or as little as 1 card. And even though I don't believe that RFID protection is a huge threat and is needed, they claim this is RFID protected, and by my test, they're right. And I have to mention this titanium money clip here in the back under my positives because I really dislike really stiff money clips, and I think this has some really nice tension behind it, almost perfect to hold your bills. All right, let's talk about what I don't like about the F1 from Vice Hardware. Well, the only negative I can think of is anytime a wallet has elastic, I have to include that because I can never test out the longevity of the elastic. So that's not really a positive or negative. I'm just saying that I can't really vouch for these elastic cords right here because I just don't know. But according to Vice Hardware, they say that these are some pretty tough little elastic cords. And if elastic in my other wallets are an indication, we shouldn't have any issues at all. So would I recommend the F1 from Vice Hardware? Yeah, absolutely, for a couple reasons. I'd say if you're looking for a unique and original wallet and a conversation starter, you might want to check out the F1 here. There's nothing else out there on the market like this, and in my opinion, it's extremely functional with this really unique dual plate hinge system. I think it looks great. The CNC machining is on point. I love the titanium hardware. It feels quality. Yes, I like it. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the F1 from Vice Hardware? Now, the F1 is only available in aluminum, but if you want a more premium wallet, they do have an F22 that's made of all titanium. Now, if you want to check out either one of those wallets for yourself, I will have links below in my description box. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!